You're watching World War II Solitaire board game channel and another What's in the Box. Panzer General Russian Assault. I actually already did an unboxing video of this, removing the plastic of everything and showing every card and so on. And then I unfortunately accidentally removed the video from my memory card. So the unboxing video turns into a What's in the Box video. Since I only call my, when I open a brand new game, I call them unboxings. But if it's a game which the plastic has been broken, I call it What's in the Box. Anyway, Panzer General Russian Assault. This is the second game in the series by Petroglyph. Also has the Ubisoft logo for some reason. It's the the sequel to Panzer General Allied Assault. So if you watch the unboxing video of that game, you know a little bit what we can expect from it. The front looks very nice. I'm just gonna go ahead now and take all of the stuff out from the box and show you the back of the box. So here on the back of the box, if you want to go ahead and read that, I'll give you a chance to pause the video and read it. Basically tells us what's included in the box. What's new with this game is obviously we have the Russian forces instead of American forces. But we also have some plastic figures. I don't know how they work, but they work somehow. So anyway, let's have a look at what's in the box. We have a bunch of cards, deck of cards here. Plastic figures, many tiles, whoops. And we have rules, tokens, a reference sheet and a board. So the board, I believe that looks almost the same as the Allied Assault board, except this time it's not warped. So this is a good board. We have a chart with the fire sequence here. I know that I read on the forums that the fire sequence is quite complicated for such a simple game. So you see here there's 18 steps to the fire sequence. So it's nice to have a sequence card for that. We have our rules, and just like the first game, this game also has a bunch of solo scenarios. And I believe this game actually has many more solo scenarios than the original game. So we can see here, this is where the solo scenarios start. So we have scenario 1 is going to be Moscow, Donetsk for the second one, Volkov for scenario number 4, Korsan. Volkov was 3 obviously, and Korsan was 4. Smolensk, which is scenario number 5. And Narva. So we have a total of 6 solo scenarios. So that's kind of cool. So we have some counters here showing dug-in forces, home bases for the different nations. So the back of the counters, I was gonna say they were just white, but they're not. So these are actually two-sided counters. And I'm guessing, yeah, these might be as well then. And we have our plastic miniatures, and I'm guessing from experience this is gonna be the Russians. Usually the Russians are brown or some boring color like that, and the Germans are gray. And we have 3 different kinds. So we have the infantry, We have artillery, or maybe perhaps an AT gun. And then we have the tank. And they're really small. And as you can see, it's strange also the infantry is larger than the tank for some reason. So we have a whole bag of those. And then obviously we also have German ones. And they're actually exactly the same as the Russian for some reason. And I'm just guessing that these are Germans by the color. But yeah, they are exactly the same as the Russian. And again, a strange scale here with the infantry being so large. And we got a bag full of that too. And then we have a bunch of tiles here, which are double-sided. River and hills, woods, fortification, woods, city factory, city hill, village, and they're two-sided, so we have swamps, towns, more rivers, and we have a clear lakes, rough terrain, and we have one more pile with terrain, more woods, some more rough terrain and lakes, rivers and hills and villages, swamps and cities, and some more of that clear terrain, quite a lot of it, city factory, and a river and a lake. So quite a bit of terrain there. You can mix it up. Excuse me. So we have Russian and German cards. I'm gonna go ahead. Look at these. So these are gonna be your German units. So you can see they have these very nice period photos, which I like. I'm gonna go ahead and show you every unit and give you a second's chance if you want to pause the video and read in detail about the unit. I saw this photo in the Sherman leader unboxing video. Trying to get my camera to be my friend today. The Panzer is my favorite tank. I mean, the King Tiger and the Tiger, of course, they're cool too, but Nebelwerfer, Screaming Mimis. It's quite a large range of different kind of armored units and artillery. Here we have some mobile artillery. Volksturm. Looks like they have a... almost looks like an M1 carbine, but I think it's Kursgevär. So quite a lot of different infantry also represented in this game. So those are the German unit cards. Quite a lot of units to choose between. And then we have our Soviet unit cards. The T-34, also one of my favorites. Very iconic tank. A version of the T-34. And yeah, here we go. That's also one of my favorites. It's the Is-2 Stalin tank. A huge tank. Look at that. Look at that cannon. Katyusha. Rocket artillery. Yeah, there's really quite a range of different vehicles. Cavalry even. Man. Conscripts, of course. Russian paratroopers. Don't know much about them. That's a hard name to pronounce. Tank Desantniki. Sounds almost like Greek to me. And we have some engineers with the Pepesha. That's a fantastic submachine gun. See if I can get my camera to be my friend. It's not always willing to cooperate. See, you see this guy? So those are the Soviet units, and then we also have, I don't know what these cards are, but they have the symbol of each nation. Okay, they're basically action cards. Last man standing. So, just like before, I'm just gonna give you a chance to look at the card, pause the video if you want to read it in detail. Smoke screen. I just love when they use these original photos. It just gives so much to the theme of the game. Bad weather, snow, that's funny. Mud. Lots of snow and mud in Russia. I've been there quite a few times myself, visiting old battlefields. And in the winter there's mud, in the fall, sorry, in the winter there's snow, in the fall there's mud. That's a lot of guns, man. Deadly Fire, that's a good card name for that picture, or perhaps it's a good picture for the card. Sukhov. Wouldn't want to be of the end of that. Again, just awesome photos, man. I could see myself playing a game like this, even if I didn't think it was a very good game, just because I liked the photos and the themes so much. So anyway, guys, that's what you get in this game. You have quite a lot of cards. You even get some minis and a bunch of terrain and 3 sheets of counters, plus your game board and your rules. So quite a lot of game. I got this game quite cheap, just like I got the Panzer General Allied Assault cheap. So I'm very much looking forward to playing these games. Like I said in the previous video, it's a little bit special because usually you have games who are developed to be solo or games which are developed to be played by multiple players. But this seems like it's something in between, because it's not a solo game, but it's not a competitive game with a solo mode. It's tactical combat for 1 to 2 players, just like it says on the box. So anyway guys, stay tuned for the next video. Please subscribe, helps me out a lot, and have a good time. Bye.